before I ended my stream, I wanted to give you guys a quick kind of tutorial on how to decorate a little bit. So the first thing I wanted to show you was this, like that you can actually use these mats. You can use mats, like floor mats, to help you get things where you want them to be. So like for example, if I'm having trouble, I want to like push things in to give myself as much room as possible to walk around. So I want it to be kind of like that and not like way out here. So what I'll do is I'll just put it on this little collision helper. I'm not sure. I think it's this that's actually, yeah, see how it popped up? Okay. I gotta find my collision helper. Hold on. What I can do is just put another one. So I have two. So if I need to get some, because that's the point back there. So, all right, look. So I'm gonna get that to pop up. All right, then I can move this whole thing. And I wanted to get as close to being like there as I can. Well, maybe I kind of want to center it. All right. You see how the back of it is actually in the wall? So that gives me more space. Okay, so that's one little trick. The next trick I wanted to show you is I'm going to get out my little tailored spaces wall shelves. All right, so I'm going to put this nice little thing up here to make it look like kitchen cabinets. Okay, and I want to put another shelf, and I want to put things on it. Okay, so if I would just like put it right here, okay, and then I'm like, oh, I want to put stuff on here, so let me show you what happens, why you want to do this. So, you know, you can kind of put it up here, but it doesn't, you know, it's hard to get it to go back. So what you do is you just put it low to the ground, and then it's super easy to decorate. So let's see what else I got in here. I can drop a bunch of more stuff. Let's see. Tomato. Instant oatmeal. Just like whatever you got. Okay. And then there's two ways that you can place things. You can actually just kind of take it, or you hold that button down, okay? You pick it up, and you can actually use if you're on a controller, you would use your triggers, but if you're on a mouse, you can use the mouse to rotate it, and then you can actually even press you can press the right joystick down if you want to change the axis, or you can use the shift button, and then you can make it go a different way, okay? Or that's one way to do it, and sometimes that's really the only way you can play something. Easier way, and you just put the E down. You just hit E again to release it. But you can actually go in the build menu and pick things up. And then when you place them, and so you're like, well, why would you do one over the other? So you see how when you place the things in the build menu, there's something called collision, okay? But if you want it to be super close to that, maybe so you can get more items on. You can, oop, you can pick it up. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over. Okay, but then you don't have the collision, so you can place things really close, like even almost touching. Okay. Oh, so, but yeah, it's definitely easier to place things with the build menu because as soon as you touch it, it automatically. And if you can't get something to come down, sometimes if you just turn it, it'll work. So try that. All right. See how I'm like turning it around and it all of a sudden it works. All right. Oh, hold on. All right. Oh, see if I can get it to go this way. All right. Put my lettuce there. So this is what I was saying, like sometimes it won't go down. So you can just try the other method. All right. All right, so the other two wouldn't go. So I want this to stack on top of the other one. So oh, once you place it like that, um it won't. You have to like pick it up and then put it back down. So all right, let's see. Put the lettuce out. All right, so if like you want to stack an item, so you can place one item and that kind of acts like an anchor, and then you can stack this one. So okay, so once you have that, I'm going to open up the build menu again. So you see how I have my nice little pantry there. Oh, that's funny. So they're going to stay there. That's okay. Let's fix that. So if you're going to do that way, you need to go ahead and place the shelf, and then you can. Ooh, just put this there. Let's see if I can get it to go. And sometimes it just needs a little bit more space, so you can just do it this way. There, I think it'll work. All right, so now once it's all placed like that, it's like anchored there, then you can just real easily place it. Maybe I'll just put this by, maybe it has to get washed. So, all right. So there's a couple little building tricks. And then the last way, hold on, the last way that you can place things is actually with a display. And this is actually the safest way to place things. And there's the ones that are in the display thing is actually, you know, in the game here, and it'll actually take things right from your inventory. You can't be in the build menu when you're doing it, and you can, you know, put items that are from your, like let's say you want to make a industrial area and you want to show off all the stuff that you've been gathering. You can do that. Put like one of each or whatever, and you can make it look real, you know, cool. Now the only thing I don't like about this is that what happens is it's very like little tin soldiers lined up. It doesn't look like how you would actually do it, you know, in real life probably. Unless you're, I don't know, super OCD, I guess maybe you would. But so that's why I made, like in Tailored Spaces, I made, you can also just find mods and stuff that have things like that for you. So for example, I have I made this little like shelf that has all kinds of resources on it that are more grouped the way I think people would really group things. Um, and that's what's powerful about decorating the shelf yourself, because you can, you know, just put it low, decorate it up, and then place it.